Hi, everybody. Good morning. It is Wednesday, December 20th, 2023. It's a very early morning here in Las Vegas. Thank you for joining us. I'm Dana Lane for Against the Public. I guess thank you for joining me. This is what happens when I do these videos this early in the morning. This is your first look at early betting patterns and where you should stay clear of public opinion. Today, I've identified 3 more college basketball selections for Wednesday where I think the early money might be going in the wrong direction. After the show, please go to Pickdawgz.com. Right now, I have locked in another 3-pack. Got a W yesterday with that 3-pack. So for $49.99, you get all 3 of those plays for one low price. And of course, that comes with our Pick Dawgz win guarantee that states you must profit or receive an immediate site credit for the purchase price. You can get that 3-pack, or better yet, get involved with one of my long-term annual or all-access passes. You can get a 30-day pass, a 90-day pass, an annual pass. Each one is up there for less than $100 a month. So throw it on the credit card. We'll pay it off every month, and then basically just stay with us for the duration of the package. So if you need more reasons to become an all-access pass member, here are the reasons as of Tuesday night. All access customers are now up 1,178 units over the last 30 days. That's number one amongst cappers with at least 200 plays. This season, I continue to be the number one college football handicapper with over 58% winners, good for 2,345 units after UTSA covered last night, side and total. 2 winners there, 2-0 for my college football followers. That is also good for number one on Pick Dawgz. Over the last 90 days, that number has improved to 60% winners plus 2,300 units. Also good for the number one spot in that span. And over the last month, I'm a 74% winner plus 1,040 units on the back of 6 straight winners. Number one in that span. I think it's 7 straight after UTSA because we got the total early on in that game and then later UTSA covered. So those numbers have not been updated, but that's as of 11, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning in Vegas time. So that has not been updated yet, but it will be in the morning, and those numbers will even look more impressive in the morning. In addition to college football, I've hit 60% of my NFL plays, 530 units won over the last 30 days, 60% over the last week. In addition to football, I've won 55% of my NBA plays over the last 30 days as well. So for better or worse, every one of those records are up on Pick Dawgz. Every one is documented, and it is updated almost hourly. So everything I say, you can go and verify on Pick Dawgz right now. To become an all-access member, guys, once again, I can't stress this enough, and thank you to everybody that has already done so. Please go to Pickdawgz.com and choose a 30, 90, or annual pass. So let's get to our Wednesday free plays. We're going to start off at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, game 657, 658. Mount St. Mary's Mountaineers versus the Georgia Bulldogs. The Bulldogs minus 12.5 and 139. Early wagering has put the money behind the Mountaineers. I think this is more professional wagering. 83% of the money is coming in on Mount St. Mary's. The Bulldogs have won 5 straight games, but just 2 and 3 ATS in the last 5, which is likely why this number is a little bit lower than what you might expect. It's a little bit lower than what I expected. The Bulldogs do own the nation's 10th best defense, making it extremely hard for me to know or understand how St. Mary's will use their lack of scoring threats, especially from beyond the arc, to stay close on this one. I just don't think that they have enough firepower. We've seen it time and time again this year. I've talked to people around the program. This is more of a team that likes to stay in that paint area, a little bit outside, but nothing from the arc, and their numbers certainly do represent that. I'm going to take Georgia minus the 12.5 in this one. 7 o'clock Eastern Time, also 659, 660. Game 659, 660. UConn, the Huskies, minus 9, 142 versus the Seton Hall Pirates. 77% of the money is coming in on UConn. This also looks like professional money. This has pushed this number up after opening minus 5. It's now around 8.5, 9. Some spots are 9.5 here in town. Shop for the best number because I've seen UConn anywhere between 9 and 11 in this. It stayed at 5 for like a second and then it shot up. So I know that that's professional money. We're going to use a consensus 9.5 for our play in this one. The Pirates, of course, are off of that impressive road victory against Missouri. They improved at 6-2 and look to improve on that 6-2 home record in their last 8 Big East openers at the Prudential Center. We've seen the Pirates split with the Huskies last year, but that one game that they did win was also at the Prudential Center, so they have had a history of at least getting a recent win against UConn. All 5 starters scored in double digits in that game against Missouri. That's the kind of scoring depth I'm looking for, and I look for depth in the starting lineup, but obviously depth on the bench as well. But if you can give me a starting lineup against a Power 5 team that can score in double digits on a nightly basis, or at least get into a rhythm of doing that over the last 2 or 3 games, that's the kind of team that I want to put my money behind. So we're going to take the Pirates plus the 9.5. I think that's a very generous number. And then game 3 is 661, 662. Xavier Mountaineers. I knew I was going to do that. Xavier Musketeers, rather, versus St. John's Red Storm. St. John's minus 6.5, 156. If this was earlier in the video, I certainly would have stopped it, but we're almost at the end, so bear with me. This number has risen from its opener of 5. If you can get this number, just wait. If you can't get 6, it's 6.5 right now. If you can't get 6 or 6.5, just wait. I think that number is going to get to that point. If you haven't seen Quincy Oliveri play, do yourself a favor and watch this game. He's a kid that can shoot from long range. He drives to the basket. He's got extremely quick feet. One of those guys that you probably have not heard of, but somebody that you should put on your radar. He scored 22 points against Winthrop, averages 25 points over his last 5 games. Xavier has won 8 of the last 10 Big East openers. I think they stay within this number, so we're going to take Xavier plus 6.5. So that does it for our 3 games today. Again, guys, please go to pickdawgz.com right now. Get involved with my college basketball 3-pack, just $49.99. Comes with the Pickdawgz guarantee, in addition to that 30-day and 90-day all-access pass. Any way that you do it, guys, please just get involved. Thank you to everybody who has been a customer or a member this month, and thank you yesterday, because we had almost 2,000 views on this channel, which it's still brand new. So 2,000, it's in 6 months, yeah, that's a nice start. But right now, once again, for the 2nd day in a row, we broke the viewership record. So thank you so much for everybody who got involved, and thank you everybody to all the nice things that you've said on the YouTube comments section. So let's recap our free plays. Georgia minus 12.5, Seton Hall plus 9.5, and Xavier plus 6.5. That does it for today's show. For Against the Public, I'm Dana Lane. I wish you nothing but the best with your wagers this week.